In our latest look at Team Novo Nordisk, we see how the all-diabetes team deals with the unique health challenges that the riders face on the road. With a dedicated and extensive group of healthcare professionals advising and monitoring the athletes, Team Novo Nordisk are proving diabetes is no barrier at the top level. Like all other professional teams, a key area of focus for the team is nutrition, something with added importance for riders with diabetes. Managing diabetes and nutrition become inherently linked when on the road.
So to manage diabetes while training and racing is incredibly challenging. So you not only have the training plans as well as when you're on the race course and the peloton, but to manage your diabetes requires a couple different steps. First of all, riders have to continually monitor their blood sugars, and each rider has their specific target range, and they have to make sure their blood sugar is within that target range in order to maximize their performance. So if they happen to be above their target, they might take some medication, such as insulin. If they're below their target, then they might eat something, maybe a sugary snack or a drink, just to continually make sure that they're in that target range. And both during training and racing, they're working closely with our medical team to make sure that all that is fine-tuned and adjusted accordingly.
While off the road, the team are striving to promote awareness of diabetes. On the road, it wants to ensure its athletes are able to perform to the best of their ability.
They're not people with diabetes first, they're athletes first who also happen to have diabetes. And so the fact that they have to manage their diabetes so that they can have a chance of winning the race is no different than them having to manage their power and manage their output and their nutrition so they can do it. So before the race, after the race, our athletes are people with diabetes. But during the bike race, they're bike racers, they're competitors. And they've done the work in training, they've done the work in diabetes management, and then it's just about following the system throughout the race and ensuring they stayed properly fueled with food or with insulin to allow them to be in that target range. They know where it is, and if they do that, then they're just bike racers.
Ensuring the riders are within their target range is a joint effort between Team Novo Nordisk's medical experts and, of course, the riders themselves.
Do you need anything? Okay.
Just like any other professional athlete, the top nutrition is really going to affect your performance, and our athletes are no different. So all of our athletes follow the same nutrition that a normal professional athlete would. Our medical team is much larger than most professional cycling teams. So our medical team not only looks after the nutrition, performance, and crashes, but they also have to manage the diabetes aspect for all of our riders. And because the diabetes never goes away, it's a condition that the riders must monitor 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a very intensive thing.
From the moment the riders first make contact with the team, their attitude to diabetes is monitored, while precise advice on managing the condition and nutrition is offered. Even when the team is scattered around the world competing, that advice and monitoring does not stop.
All of the full-time athletes on the team, all of the cyclists, have a continuous glucose monitor. They upload their data and we review it weekly, and we provide recommendations based on whether or not they need their insulin adjusted, and we'll also look at what they're eating, diet, when they're exercising, and provide feedback.
Because all our riders have diabetes, and because it's a 24/7 condition you have to manage, our riders are much more in tune with their body, and they've got a tighter relationship with the medical team because it's a continual thing that we're adjusting and monitoring insulin, constantly measuring blood glucose, both for training and racing.
But despite the precise nature of the attention paid to nutrition and managing the condition, the message that comes from Team Novo Nordisk is one of hope. A genuine hope offered to elite performers who once believed their dreams of a pro career on the bicycle were over.
12 of the 18 guys on our professional team, upon diagnosis, were told you will never race a bike again. Now, 12 of the 18 of these kids were told their dreams are over upon diagnosis. But because of this team, they were able to not only learn that, well, they can do it, but they learned that diabetes is actually the best thing that's ever happened to them in life. Because of diabetes, they've got a better chance of their dream coming true than had they not got it. Yes, your dream can continue to come true, whether it's racing a bike professionally or whether it's playing football or doing any sport or any facet of life. Team Novo Nordisk is an example of the fact that dreams can come true.